Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlrynae. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlrynae. Good girl. When last we left off, we were actually down there enjoying, where we can see, enjoying this sweeping view down there. Right here-ish? No, right there. Yeah, there we go. Right about right there, underneath my thing, you can just see the platform there where, in the middle of Freren's court. That's the platform where all the dour hands are standing. Path that goes up to Thorin's Gate, which is quite locked. Path that goes down here to the gate that goes out to the Arid Luin, that's just locked. And then the path that goes back to the strip mining that the dwarves are doing. Hope you enjoyed my little montage right at the beginning. I tried to go around and get all of the special little animations and all that were going in, and all the little funny incidents, like the drunk guy. We went way back in here. You'll see a couple of them. A couple of the ones working with forges and all were here. I was wondering if we could get all the way back, but you can only actually get just slightly further than we did when we were over there with Elro here. There's no pathway up to the upper two levels there. So that was as far as we could go there. What we have done, and right over there is the new location of Skorgrim's tomb. What we have done is we've traveled up here one more time to come over here and talk to our lore master trainer. I know we don't have to do that anymore, but for tradition's sake, I still want to at least visit them one time here. We've got a message saying specialization needed. Since we've gotten our first trait point, so we need to do our specialization. We're going to train lore master skills.
How can I be of service?
As you see, the only ones that you have to train anymore from a trainer are some of the war steed skills. And those are many levels ahead of us whenever we get down to Rohan. So don't expect us to be buying anything off of our trainer anytime soon here. But we're going to go ahead and talk to her and pull up our trait tree skill here. Now, as you see, just like every other, you got the 3 different trees you can go down: Spec 1, 2, and 3. Spec 1 is the Keeper of Animals. Let's go ahead and... Well, actually, we haven't spec'd any of them yet, so... we've got the 3 different paths. The first one is Keeper of Animals. It says a strong bond with beasts for attack and defense. Animal companions ensure their keeper's survival, using bonuses and pet master interactions to help both thrive in battle. Your companions had the following bonuses: plus 5% to morale and power, and plus 2% to damage and attack speed, block chance, parry, evade, plus 1 critical stealth and stealth detection. It says when your animal companion lands a critical strike, your next skill has no induction. Cannot be triggered more than once every 10 seconds. So there you go. That's definitely one we're going to do, our pets and stuff. Then it just becomes a choose between number 2 and number 3. Number 3 is the Ancient Master. That's the crowd control build. As you see, a CC build with a wide range of debuffs and power restoring abilities for the Fellowship, using chains of harmful skills to enhance debuffs. So that one we're really not interested in right now. You know, once we get into a Fellowship, maybe, if we go down that path, because we can buff and debuff and do crowd control. So actually, we're going to also look at this. This will probably be our second one, Master of Nature's Fury. Use the strength of nature to damage foes. A DPS build focused in dealing significant damage from a distance. Skills interact to maximize damage to one or multiple targets. So you got plus 20% fire damage, plus 20% for lightning strike to hit twice. Your feline companions have increased attack damage and slightly increased morale and power. So those are the 2 specs we're going to go with. First one, we're going tab number 1 is going to be Spec 1. There you go. And we should have, well, actually, we should have had 1 point, I thought, because it said we needed to specialize. All right, well... Let's go there. Change trait configuration. Yes. And let's see. Trait number 1. And we established that. Trait number 1 will be spec number 1. Interesting. It says we don't have any points available. I wonder why it was asking us to specialize then. But you see what specialization is going to be. This is definitely going to be spec number 1 for us. And in Nature's Fury is going to be spec number 2 for us. All right. So there you go. That was a little weird, no? I thought we had a point, but maybe we don't. Okay, so now we are going to travel back down to Freren's court down here, right there. We are going to talk to Dwalin, and we are going to start the instance and the mission into Skorgrim's tomb. So we will see you back down there in just a very few minutes. All right, we have traveled back down here to Freren's court. We are going to talk to Dwalin here and go ahead and get started on Skorgrim's tomb. So it says this quest is the final quest in the introduction. If you have any other quests underway or anything you want to complete, be sure and do them because they will disappear after this. So there's only like 2 optional quests. One's the one over there with the bedroll, and there's one over there, I think at Skorgrim's tomb, the optional quest of picking up those black rocks. That was one as well. Don't think there's any other optional ones around here. So yeah, if you're going to do them now, because we are about to go. The tomb's entrance lies in a deep crag east of here. I don't know what to expect once we get inside, so stay on your guard and be ready for anything. Are you ready to travel to the tomb? Yes, I am.
It would seem that Gormr and the Dour Hands have allied themselves with evil, fell spirits of old, just as Skorgrim himself did long ago. Now Ivar the Bloodhand, a gaunt lord, threatens to sway the Dour Hands to evil with the terrifying ritual about to take place in Skorgrim's tomb.
Let's go ahead and bring up stacks here. All right, we need to talk to Dwalin. You see, we've got a small force of me, No Scrimsong, Dwalin, Eladan, and Elrond here. I think we're probably a bit overpowered, actually. I'm not that interested in looking around Skorgrim's tomb because, Lord knows, we've been in here a number of times. You've seen Gnarlo in here at least 2 occasions, possibly 3. So this is one we come back to on a fairly regular basis over time. Let's go ahead and talk to Dwalin.
There's evil in the air here.
Can you sense it, Gnarlrynae? There's evil in the air here. The last time I felt something like this was when I was crossing through Mirkwood all those years ago. We need to keep our wits sharp in here. Elrond here and the others are here to help, but we shouldn't delay too long or we may miss our chance to stop whatever evil is happening here. We must go now. Are you ready? Yep, we are ready. Although I may have to knock down Bear and start him again as we are about to level 7. Probably should have went and killed another Dour Hand. Come along now. Charge! To the end of this hall, we must stop the Dour Hands. Ooh, look at the lightning. Hall's in better shape than the last time. Gormr, you must stop this. Stop? Even as the Dour Hands reclaim their glory, I think not. No more will Longbeards and elves determine our fortune. Skorgrim will return. Of course you will not live to see it. Dour Hands, kill them all. Yep, and there went our level. We're now on level 7, so let's dismiss stacks and let's re-summon him so he'll be a nice 7th level bear now. Alright, Dwalin. What do we need to do while Gormr walks on over yonder?
Ivar is too powerful.
I fear what Gormr has done. We may be too late, but Ivar is too powerful for us to storm the tomb directly. He will stop us if we try. We will need to find another way around. Eladan and Elrond here will go see if they can find an alternate path. We will head up these stairs and see if we can sneak around the side. Let's hurry. I believe him. I'm not sure why, but I do. We will have to find a way around. We will meet you there. We will look back here for another entrance. Ooh, look at the mess going on down there on that stage. We're too late. The ritual has begun. Wait here. Patience, there are too many for us to overcome. We must wait for the elves. It is time to bring back the great dwarf lord, but first sacrifices must be made. Sacrifices? What are you saying? Skorgrim must lead the Dour Hands to glory. There are more powerful forces awakening. It is not the Dour Hands we mean to empower. Let us begin. Skorgrim will right this wrong. Wait, what are you doing? Good old Ivar the Bloodhound. Bloodhand. It's not like we haven't seen him before. And there's the fell spirit going in. I have awoken. Good. Then come with me, Skorgrim. We have much to discuss and forces gather that would stop us. I will follow you, Ivar. Let these others, dwarves, handle the others. I am betrayed. Stop now, Ivar. Skorgrim must stay and return us to our former glory. I warned you, Gormir. Your actions were folly from the beginning. The Dour Hands are shameful. It's the Longbeards and your love of elves that shames us. You will pay for this. For the Longbeards. Oh, why don't you people ever stop it? Here's a nice gust of wind here. I give my life for Skorgrim. He was a base coward. Let us flee this place. Wonder where the elves are. Alright, come on. I don't have permission to do that. I don't need any permission to do that. I'm wanting to talk to Dwalin.
To get out of here.
We need to get out of here. We have made a significant blow to the Dour Hands, even if we cannot stop the ritual from taking place. Skorgrim will have to be dealt with another day. Quickly now, we must flee. Whatever Ivar has done, the place is coming down around us. Flee the tomb with Dwalin.
We need to get out of here.
Yes, I thought that's what I did. Okay, come on, Bear. We need to leave this place before it becomes the tomb of Gnarlrynae. The main way is blocked. We must find the elves and flee this tomb. And that's why this place is in such a horrible condition when we come into it later. Did you get lost, Elf? Skorgrim and Ivar have escaped. The dead lurk everywhere. It was no easy task reaching this landing. The good news, at least, is that we have defeated Gormir and most of the Dour Hands. The dead have subsided for a moment, but more will be here before much time passes. We need to get through this door. Several Dour Hands ran in here and barricaded themselves inside. My axe will take care of that, no problem. Move aside. Stand back now. Go, Dwalin. Yeah. There you go. You show them what an elf guardian can do. We will wait here and protect you. May we meet again. Let's go. Gust to win it. See if we can spread that around a little bit. Lightning strike. Alright, follow on, Stacks. Let's see where these dwarves are going to lead us. Whoa. Yep. This place is coming apart pretty darn good here. Now, I remember in the past, it seems like, I will guarantee you, oh, there's a Dour's hands caught beneath the rocks as it collapses. I will guarantee you in the past that we actually came down this way to get in there. Because Ivar and them caused a cave-in, or caused a problem out front, that kept us from going straight into the stairs like that. we actually had to take this path down. And there was stuff like fires that we had to put out. It was a lot like the instance over in Archet, where at one time you had flames that you had to put out with a bucket. It was the same thing here. We were fighting our way down through the Dour Hands. Ooh, Rock took that Dour Hand out. Wow. We were fighting our way down, having to go through fire and locked gates and everything else. You know, Bear, you can attack these things anytime you want to, you know. Whoa. Y'all going back to your reset point actually looked like y'all were running away from the rocks that were collapsing. That was pretty cool. Yeah, there were a lot of gates along here that we actually had to, like that one, we had to find levers that opened the gates and everything. It's a different experience back then. I said it was just like the Archet experience, where you used to have to, on at least one occasion, go to the well with a bucket so that you could... Yep, and there's the cave-in that blocks out that one. So you could go in and get past the flames. Alright, Dwalin. Let's talk to you one more time, man.
Let us leave these halls behind us.
Oh. Ah, even though we did not stop the Dour Hand plans, we have done well here this day, Gnarlrynae. At the end of this day, Thorin's Hall shall be free of the Dour Hands, and all will know they are dwarves of no account. I wonder, though, when will we see the effects of this day and the return of Skorgrim? I hope that after you and your fellow elves leave Thorin's Hall behind you, that you return and aid us. You have proven a valuable friend. Now, let us leave these halls behind us. Alright, completed the instance. Are you ready to leave these halls, friend? I, for one, will be glad to put them behind us. I was half expecting a cutscene there. I bet we'll have to talk to him one more time, perhaps. Whoa. Can't figure out what that was. I was inside my bear, or was I inside that dude? Bet I was inside that dude. That's probably the inside of the inside of his hat that I was seeing. All right, speak to Elrond. Intro: Skorgrim's tomb.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Greetings, Gnarlrynae. The sights of Celendum are a wonder to behold, are they not? I must intrude upon your reflection, though, with an important matter. You have received a milestone skill. All right, so we've gotten that now. We've gotten some reputation. We have gotten some mail. Let's take a look at what it says over here. New mail. Yes, yes, yes. Bingo Boffin, request for assistance. Bingo Boffin requests are about as common as, really about as common as the old AOL disc that you used to get in the mail. Comb Stable Hand, horse needs assistance. Yeah, we'll check that out too. That's something that I haven't showed y'all yet. It's something that came when you bought the deluxe edition to Rohan. And Gnarlo was actually working on it for a while. We'll have to take a look at that, see how far he's gotten. And finally, a letter of commendation. Let's look at that one from Dwalin. Greetings. I heard you were back in the area, and I've written a letter of commendation for you. Others you helped have pitched in what they could and placed it all in a nice gift box. Be sure to collect and read the letter from the gift box. Then seek out Lenin in Celendum or Bogey Deep Delver outside Thorin's Hall. Lord Dwalin of the Longbeards. All right, let's detach that item. Very good. And we should have a letter of commendation. Is that it? That's the title writ, wearing the 7 stars title. That's what we're after? Okay. You have completed a deed. See your deed log for more information. Okay, let's look at our deed log. See what the heck that was all about. We are wanting completed deeds. We should have a message over here, shouldn't we? That should take us right to it. Title awarded. Gnarlrynae of the 7 Stars. For 7 years you fought to keep the lands and peoples of Middle-earth free and fair. Wear the title with pride of your achievement. Alright, so that's because we've had an account for 7 years, at least. So that's what that comes from. Deed completed. There we go. 7 Stars title. And we've also completed the deed the Wary, which means we've gotten to 5th level without being defeated. So fantastic. Anything else there? Nope, just Gnarlrynae of the 7 Stars. Okay, and we've got a gift box. What's in our gift pack? Whoa, a ton of stuff, including a couple more gift packs. That's a 9-year gift box, 8-year, 7-year. Is that the 6-year? Oh, that's Armor of the Hammerhand. There's the letter. We have gotten morale potions, power potions, gift for starting adventurer, letter of commendation, outfitting yourself and others. Okay, that's about the craft guilds. We'll look at that. Look at the letter of commendation. The letter reads, "Be it known that I, Dwalin, Lord of the Longbeards of the Blue Mountains and Steward of Thorin's Hall, write this on behalf of Gnarlrynae. I fought alongside Gnarlrynae to stop a dangerous and unearthly ritual from taking place, the resurrection of Skorgrim, king of the Dour Hands of old, by the gaunt lord Ivar the Bloodhound. Should it be within your power, please give Gnarlrynae some measure of welcome and thanks for all that was done. Dwalin, Lord of the Longbeards of the Blue Mountains, Steward of Thorin's Hall." Apparently, Dwalin remembers well the travels you and he had together. Seek out Leynin at Kellendim or Bogey Deep Delver to find out what this letter will yield. Sorry. Had to wet my whistle there. My throat's starting to get a little bit tired from all the talking and all. Let's go ahead and accept that, and then we'll go look and see if we can find Leynin. All right. So I got that. I said that's outfitting yourself and others. Gift for a starting adventurer. Every starting adventurer can use a helping hand. This box contains more trappings to help you in life. And there we go. It gave us a 10% run speed. It gave us a couple of regenerative foods. And another care package with goods that will help you. Alright, we got max morale. Basically, Tome of Defense. Gives you a little assortment of all the various stuff that can help you along and make you gift for a new wanderer. Minimum level 8. Yeah, we haven't got there yet, have we? Gives you a little assortment of stuff that you can, you know, either get over here in your Hobbit presents or buy off of the store, of course, just to kind of wet your whistle for spending a little money. Let's talk to Elrond here.
You may be of service to me.
Prologue, at the behest of Cardavor. As I said, I am sorry to intrude upon your reflection. Perhaps you can speak with Cardavor in Kellendim proper. He seems quite worried about something, and from what I know of the tales of your bravery, you may be able to help him. You may find him by the piers, not far from here. So we need to talk to Cardavor as well. Okay, so there you go. The other very important thing we're going to do right here is we are going to equip the Stone of the Tortoise. Alright, this is going to bind on equip. It will bind it to us permanently, yes. And there we go. Alright, we will no longer be getting any experience from monster kills, and we will no longer be getting any experience from quest completion. And that's pretty important, because you see, the quests are already kind of bluish, so we're already out level beyond these. I think these were level 5 quests. And that is the whole point here of the SLO-TRO, is that we are setting out to go into a zone, explore the zone in depth, a lot more in depth than we did with Gnarlo. Although toward the beginning of there, we did spend a good amount of time, I guess, in the Shire. going around and doing quests and stuff. So we've kind of covered the Shire a little bit. Maybe we've done maybe half, 2/3 of what you can do in the Shire. But we definitely want to cover all the quests here that you can do in each one of these zones that we come across. Of course, as we go into like beginner zones and stuff, we won't see, if we spend all our time leveling here in the Arid Luin, then we'll probably out-level the stuff around Archet and out-level the stuff in the Shire. But once again, you've seen at least half to 2/3 of that on Gnarlo. So that is where we are. We are going to start working on some of these quests next time. And in the meantime, we were going to call that an episode. I do indeed thank you for coming along. Remember, we have jumped forward now. We've made a couple of really big jumps in time. We went from the 600 years ago in the introductory instance to the 2 years ago where we're fighting against Skorgrim. And now we are in real time here in the game. So remember, Skorgrim and Ivar have had 2 years now of setting their plans in motion. So we probably got some work cut out ahead of us. And as we look down the river back toward the boat, sitting there in dock or sitting there at anchor, that can take you on out to the Grey Havens and Linden. And who knows? That may be the boat that I actually arrived on from the havens over there. Thank you for coming along with us. Hope you've enjoyed it. And we will see you again soon. Bye-bye.